The factory hummed with tension. Crystalline consoles buzzed, circuits sizzled, and the air reeked of burning metal. Sosna's heart pounded beneath his shirken disguise as Varkas, the infamous investigator, loomed over him. Red pulses flared. From the neural visor slotted into Varkas's skull, scanning for E-cyst signatures. 2 drones hovered behind him, their thermal sensors whispering doom. Nearby, Schmelly stood tall, unflinching. 20 fragile eggs hid behind a false wall, and the Essist-modified prototype ship their escape, route, and salvation gleamed under the main chamber's harsh lights. Sosna's implant buzzed. His disguise wavered under Varkas's scrutiny. "We've done the simulations," he thought desperately. "If we lose this ship, if we lose the eggs' extinction." Schmelly stepped forward, calm as ever. "Sir, the energy spikes you're seeing are from a satellite prototype," she said smoothly. "Classified Zeroth project. You can check the logs." She flicked her scales a coded signal. Only Sosna would understand. "Stall him?" Sosna nodded, hands already moving. He pulled up a set of falsified logs layered in Shashan code to mask the ship's real specs. Varkas didn't even blink. "Logs can be faked," he growled. His pulse pistol whined to life. "Open the wall, or I burn this factory to the ground." On the upper gantry, Clara flashed a desperate signal. "Distract." Moved all across the chamber. Assist operatives tensed. They remained in disguise, bodies subtly shifting under the strain, ready for chaos. Sosna's gut twisted. Varkas wasn't here by chance. The whispers were true. He hunted E-cyst like trophies. And now he stood a few paces from their future. Then Schmelly's moved. She hurled a crystalline tool at one of the drones. It sparked and crashed. Sirens blared. Panic exploded. ESIST. Varkas roared, visor locking onto Schmelly's and Sosna. His pistol fired, searing a plasma bolt that barely missed Sosna's head. "Move!" Sosna shouted, diving behind a console as glass exploded around him. Schmelly shifted mid-run, her slender frame becoming serpentine Shoshan speed and flexibility. She rolled, grabbed a fallen rifle, and blasted the second drone out of the air. It tumbled into a stack of satellite cores, igniting a fire. Clara and the others dropped their disguises, scales morphing from Siran to Rugen to Mershan. A blur of shifting bodies turned the chamber into chaos. Varkas surged forward, blade drawn, its neural edge glowing. He slashed at Sosna, who dodged just in time. Sparks flew. "Get to the ship," Schmelly shouted, her shoulders slashed open, but her eyes locked on Sosna. He sprinted through fire and confusion, slamming a palm against the console to activate the smokescreen. Haze billowed. The cracked sub-chamber wall groaned. The eggs wouldn't stay hidden for long. Clara's voice sliced through combs. "Evacuate. Now." But the factory doors burst open. Reinforcements flooded in shirken soldiers, their rifles already firing. Too many. Sosna gasped. Schmelly grabbed him, dragging him into a maintenance shaft slick with heat and residue. Her shoulder bled freely, but her movements were precise. "There's a dock at the end," she gritted out. "Used it to smuggle parts. If we reach it, we have a shot." Behind them, Varkas's voice boomed through smoke. "You can't hide. I'll get every traitor in this sector." They emerged into a loading bay and froze. A cloaked assist skiff waited, its hull disguised with jungle vines. But shirken troops were everywhere, blocking the path, rifles aimed. Trap, Sosna breathed. Schmellies didn't hesitate. She ripped open a control panel, her claws slicing wires. Cover me. Sosna snatched a rifle. His body still fought the Shashon form, but he held his ground. Come on, he muttered, firing at the guards. Come on. A deep rumble shook the walls. The overloaded geothermal reactor, disturbed by Schmellies' sabotage, cracked open. A shock wave burst through the bay. The shurikens fell back. Now, Schmellies grabbed Sosna and leapt aboard the skiff. The engines flared. The craft surged forward, smashed through the docking gate, and plunged into the jungle-lined waterways of Sababi. Behind them, the factory burned its towers backlit by flame. Inside the skiff, silence fell. Schmellies' scales shimmered faintly. We'd made it, but Sosna's eyes were hard. We lost the factory, the council knows, and Varkas, he mentioned the traitor. His claws gripped the controls. This mission's hanging by threads. Those eggs are everything. Schmellies leaned against the console, pain in her eyes but fire in her voice. Then we find the traitor, and we finish this. For the eggs, for Stali. The skiff slipped into the jungle mist, carrying hope and war into the shadows.